noise for Jon Schabl, everybody! Goodness gracious. I have a 2-year-old at home. She's my daughter. That sounds so weird when I say it the way that I do. Got a 2-year-old. Anybody? Any takers? Does anybody need a child labor slave? She's not very good, but she will grow into it. That's a weird way to phrase it. I have my own child that I made with my penis. Well, parts of it. Don't listen to me ever again. Does anyone have kids? Presumably, some people have kids. A couple people have kids. She is... What's going on? Are we talking about your kids? This is about my kids right now. We'll talk about your kids later. Which we probably will not. Please do not engage me about your children later. I do not want to talk about your kids. Because you would probably hate my kids, and I'd probably hate your kids, and that's how having children goes. She is simultaneously the most beautiful and most terrifying person I've ever met in my entire life. Like the other day, I get out of the shower and she's just standing in the bathroom, and I was like, I already hate this. I don't like, this is how Japanese horror movies start, where there's just a child in the room. You're like, this ambush is not gonna be good. This is gonna be very bad. So I get out, and before I can even grab my towel, she like comes up next to me and she just looks around behind me and she goes, your butt, it stinks. And then I like back up, I'm like, what are you doing right now? And then she just points straight at my penis and laughs as hard as she can. Then she danced backwards out of the bathroom. I was like, what just happened? I was like, this Soul Train roast that I was just part of, I fucking hate it, okay? I hate it. Like, have you ever had someone make fun of your dick size and then just funky chicken out into the living room? This is not cool. When you get body shamed by someone with raspberry stains on their mouth and shirt, it doesn't make you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel bad. The worst part, though, is when she was laughing at my penis, immediately I was like, hey, not cool, man. And then I realized, I was like, oh yeah, she shouldn't think that my penis is awesome. So that'd be way weirder if she's like, yeah, nice, that's what I'm talking about. First off, don't say that about my penis. And number two, what do you have to compare it to? Where have you been? Why? Just the biggest bully I've ever met. I went to pick her up from preschool the other day, and the teachers had to take me aside, and they were like, hey, just want to let you know that we had a little bit of an issue with Everly today. So she didn't want to wait her turn on the swings, so what she did was she went up to the boy who was using the swing, and she headbutted him off of the swing. I stood there for like a good 30 seconds before I was like, are you going to get to the problem here, or what's, because that fucking sounds awesome to me. Are you getting me in trouble for teaching my daughter to be an alpha? Because I won't have that, okay? That's alpha shit. I teach her to be a winner at everything that she does. And honestly, it sounds to me like she's just toughening up her skull to break through a glass ceiling. So, you know. Right? It's so fun. Her current job projection is princess by 11. That's sort of the path that she's on. But I'm clearly trying to like guide her in a different direction, so I keep giving all of her princesses backstories. I'm like, oh, look at Ariel here, huh? Good thing she got her welding certificate before she married the prince, right? Ooh, just trying to get her into trades. I'm like, oh, Belle can probably work a lot of plumbing issues out in the castle, yeah. She just finished getting all of her molars now. She just finished getting her teeth, which is the best ever, because for several weeks while she was getting her teeth, this would happen. I don't know if you've seen this before. We have this about 8.5-inch black and white monitor that we watch her sleep on. And I don't know if you've seen a human being wake up from 4 hours of completely noiseless sleep and look dead into a camera and go, and then fall immediately back asleep. Shit is so terrifying. So terrifying. Like my wife and I would just like wake up in the middle of the night like this. So this is how we die, huh? This is it. We had a good run. We've been together for a while. We had sex like 11 times. It's a pretty good ratio. Pretty good ratio. I'm just waiting for her to like show up in the middle of the night, like the door creaks open, and then she just has like 3 dead mice, and she's like, "It's time to play, Papa." And then just funky chickens backwards into the darkness. Disappears. Because admittedly that would be terrifying, but at the same time it's like, that was a really complex sentence, baby. I'm pretty proud of you. As a father, I'm very proud.